He was solid on the opening drive and a great start to the second drive. Crowell breaks free. Isaiah Crowell. Touchdown, Cleveland Browns, 85 yards. And the Cleveland Browns offense comes out firing in week 2 against Baltimore. 13-0 Browns.
Wow. Just right off the left side, behind their 2 studs, Joe Thomas, Joel Bentonio. Those are the 2 best offensive linemen on the Cleveland Browns team. I'm in shock. It's just not every day you see holes that big against this Baltimore Ravens defense.
Right to work on first down, looking for his tight end, Barnage. A Pro Bowler a season ago with a nice catch. He was working on Pryor. He's down to the 43-yard line, 42-yard line of the New York Jets on a gain of 32 through the air.
Well, really no surprise. He goes right to his tight end, Gary Barnage, who's been kind of quiet the last couple weeks with all the changes at quarterback. You see he beats.
Pastor with the block at the right tackle. The wobbly pass caught by Terrell Pryor, who breaks a tackle. He moves down deep into Jet territory. Marcus Gilchrist brings him down on 3rd and 10. It's a gain of 24, and they take it inside to the 19-yard line.
Look at the cushion that Revis has given Terrell Pryor. See him able to make breaks.
It's 2nd and goal at the 5 with McCown getting blocks from his tight end and then throwing in the end zone for a touchdown. It's grabbed by Andrew Hawkins, a 5-yard touchdown pass on the opening drive, and Marcus Williams was beat.
Well, this just took too long to develop. If you're Marcus Williams trying to cover on the back end. You look at McCown, he's looking initially, it's not there. He has the ability to keep his eyes down the field. Always has thrown the ball well in the move and is able to find.
Tannehill on 3rd and 3. Here comes Cleveland. That pass is intercepted. Brian Bonnie Calhoun, and he is still going. He will waltz into the end zone for the pick 6.
This was very confusing for Ryan Tannehill. His 2nd interception of the game. Now take a look at this. Look how many guys are standing up on the line of scrimmage. So what happens is you can't set your protection. They don't know who's coming, who isn't. And so look, he gets hit as he's throwing the ball. It sails over the head of the intended receiver Landry. And then you see it's intercepted, return for a touchdown.
Flacco from the gun. Flacco, deep shot again. Jump ball. This time Hayden wins it in the end zone. Joe Hayden, 2nd interception of the day. Flacco and the Ravens test him again. And the 2-time Pro Bowler has 2 picks, preserving the Cleveland lead. And the score remains Cleveland 20.
At disaster areas like the earthquake in Haiti. Handed off to Crowell, just dropped that last pass, doing a better job on the ground. Crowell off to the races, into Cincinnati territory. First time today. The Browns have crossed midfield, a gain of 42.
Can that be what the Browns need to get something going here? Just nothing positive offensively at all today. And Crowell right here, what a nice scene that was. Great execution, popping it to the outside and then finishing the run off.
Jonathan Cooper, the right guard who we mentioned early in the game, starting for the first time as a Brown with a good block on that play. Griffin himself trying to lunge forward.
He got it.
No call yet.
It looked like he got it to me.
There's a touchdown for the Browns, and that's the first rushing touchdown for Griffin since December of 2014 when he was a member of the Redskins.
It looked like he got in, but it was a very delayed call by the officials. Griffin, just a quarterback sneak. I mean, it's just snap count helps.
A lot of orange helmets.
Yes. He hops out of there like, yeah, look. I think that's a smart move by him, too. Get up, get in the end zone, whether you're down or not, make it sell the call, much like an umpire. And that on that group, on that angle, it didn't look like he got in.
6'4" Pryor against the 5'9" Young. Now Pryor again looking to get around, and he does. And he turns that into a nice little game. Terrell Pryor, who's played at Ohio State, got involved in that tattoo for merchandise deal, got suspended. Jim Tressel lost his job. Then he went to Oakland in the supplemental draft. Chris talking about getting to Cincinnati, and it's almost like he and Hugh Jackson are like Velcro at this point. 2nd and 7 at the 25. And getting open and making the catch is Seth DeValve, their number 3 tight end, and he's in for the touchdown. So that's 25 yards. That pass interference penalty helping them along the way, but the Cleveland Browns have just gone 75 yards in 7 plays to take the lead.
They crisscross their tight ends on the back side of this thing, and that's DeValve going all the way across the field there and working against Eric Weddle. Just a perfectly thrown football.
High snap, and that one goes nowhere. Scooped up by the Browns. That's a live ball. They lateral it, and this is Demario Davis on the return. Davis pitches it back to Joe Hayden, trying to reverse field. This is like Cal Stanford for 2 points, though. Hayden still going to midfield, pitches it back, and finally the fun ends at midfield.
Well, let's hope that isn't the highlight of the day for the Cleveland Browns.
Josh McCown, pressured again, steps up, delivers, looking downfield for Coleman, and he holds it in. Coleman makes the grab as McCown steps up and delivers. A toughness that Cleveland loves. Josh McCown to Coleman for 47 yards. And that wraps up the 3rd quarter. Cleveland by 1, trying to tough it out against Baltimore. We'll return to Cleveland after this message and a word from your local station.
Pryor takes the snap, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Cleveland. This is the tough part about defending whether you call it wildcat or anything else. The quarterback can keep it himself, but it's a great block by Isaiah Crowell. Take a look at this. He'll seal the edge. And once he blocks right there, so you can get Pryor to the outside.
And nothing to think about here, right? You go for 2.
Yeah,
RG3 can run it. He's got enough room for a first down inside the 10. Bumps toward the goal line. The ball came loose. Touchdown, Cleveland.
2nd down, and we're under 30 seconds. Kessler rolling, throws, and it is a touchdown for Pryor, but there is a penalty flag on the play. And they're already pointing to the Cowboys, at least some of the Browns are, and we'll see if it stands indeed.
Offside defense, number 90. That penalty is declined. Result of the play is touchdown.
Again, that's Lawrence who had the penalty that put him in prime position a moment ago.
Watch Terrell Pryor. We've talked all this game about what a physical mismatch he creates. But look at him. In this case, he does it by being able to be shifty as well. Stop and start. Went inside first, saw his quarterback exit, adjusted his route, and got